Yeah, I'm starting it up again. It do not seems like it's broadcasting anything right now, actually. So your voice will not be broadcasted right now as it's standing right now. So it's only my own conversation, or my part of the conversation that will be broadcasted, probably to annoy somebody. But again, I think one more time. I didn't get that. You need to say it one more time. Yeah, okay. Can set it up so it's getting broadcasted. I just need to find the right one. Probably need to do that, and then hmm, maybe not. Definitely not. Seems like it's working. I'm just trying to. I'm coming back right in. Hello. Yeah, right back in here again. Hmm. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, but it's still not working in the application. But fuck that. I don't know. Normally it's working this way when I'm seeing the chat and seeing the call. I don't know. That's not so important. Oh, I was actually thinking. I was actually sure if I had used the last million I got too, but I didn't. I still have a little million back in cash. I was actually making borrowed 2 million because of it could not it's not running around. Yeah, it was not running around with that fucking nuclear reactor. And even I'm producing around 80% power, and it's still not running around. I don't make any money on it, and yeah, that's actually a little bit weird. Okay, I got a little bit of what is that called? Not that UF6 I can sell, but that's only a small amount of money. It will be better actually to sell it as nuclear fuel. It's giving a lot more money, but again, even it's two-time chemicals I'm using to make that, and it's definitely do not seem to be a good idea to sell it as power because of that I already doing now, and that's definitely not a good idea. I even try to. I have set one of them up to be import because of sometimes right now I'm running out of fuel actually. I have no fuel right now, so and then now I got a little bit of fuel again. So it is really not a good idea, I think, for the reactor part of it anyway. We are making a little bit of money, but I was still thinking I was making more money on the car production. I have used 16 years now, and I have fewer money than I actually got before. And I'm pretty sure if in 16 years I normally already have built my whole garbage field and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so it has been going a lot slower this time. I actually set it up pretty decent this time. I've set it up with two separation plants and two metal and two aluminium, one on each side. Of course, it's not built yet. It's just set up, and I'm trying to build it every time I got a little bit of money. But it could be I should fucking. I probably should shut that shit down. I will try to do that so I'm actually not producing any power right now and just selling it. Yeah, but I cannot really do that now because of my oil is actually placed in the middle of the map on this map here. So that's only oil a good amount of way from me now, so I cannot really get over there. I need to build bridges and everything else to get over there actually just to build it. Uh, yeah. It is a pretty deep. It is a good area with oil, but I'm still a long way from it.
I mean, you could always go with the 8 days slow money. Well, you're already 16 years in, so it shouldn't be a problem. Say it is slow money though. You could do the other maneuver I've done, which is crook it.
Yeah, but even when that, I actually still need to build at least two bridges at least, and then I need to build a little bit of something that can repair it and that kind of stuff over there. Uh, to the vehicles that's transporting it, so it can be repaired and all that kind of stuff. The vehicle that need to repair the pump need to. I got a decent amount of oil, a big oil fill, but again, last time I was trying to set it up, it was not even enough to run 4 oil plants. I still actually still needed to import. I was not getting that along with it, but still. Okay, I need to see what's happening now. Uh, I hope it will turn a little bit around now, and I will start making some money again here in the next month's time. We will probably fill this one up with. I should probably turn that one around so that then actually filling it up with nuclear fuel. And then I've added a couple. The last thing I was doing this more, or the here earlier today was actually adding a couple for city hotels. They're actually going pretty decent. That's around 66 workers and making around 40,000 each month. So that's not too bad. No. Got a problem with what are you doing? Stop it. Yeah. Yeah, don't do that too. Like, yeah, do that actually. Don't die. But it was the dog that was actually. I think he's about to try eat himself or something like that. It sounds like that to the headset. So what I'm actually thinking is I should maybe try to set up. Maybe I should throw that fucking nuclear plant down. If I'm start making money on that, I should maybe throw it down. Because I'm not on the nuclear, but just on the fuel. If I'm start making money on that again, I should maybe throw it down and then build the chemical factory instead. Because if I know definitely I can make money on that. That's another thing that's actually pretty annoying with this game is sometimes when you actually ask them to wait till they are loaded, you will never run. They cannot really be loaded. Sometimes I think it's fucking up actually. Oh, I keep forgetting about that one. That could make me a little bit of money too. Okay. 3 is actually a lot more. You get actually getting a lot more money out of that, and then you are getting out of gravel to sell boards.
Oh, yeah. Really, really good chunkable early money, but crap.
Yeah, the only thing that's good for it's actually not. Over time, you are using a lot of money to buy gravel and taking a lot of space on the borders, but else you are not really earning anything on it. Of course, maybe over time because of you're not buying it, but yeah.
Yeah, if you're not buying, yeah,
But right now, I'm actually getting for 510 tons of boards, I will get 78,000 rubles and $83,000. So it's actually not because of the value of both of the thing. It's actually pretty close to each other still.
gotcha.
Definitely got another problem here with the building trains. I was setting I was setting up the signals a little bit too early for all the trains, so I made problem for myself on the train building trains instead of I was sure it was done building and then okay, I was setting them up, but it was not really done building. And then I actually need to get a couple of trains running too, so then the signals need to be there. But I think I'm about to be done building right now. Well, not right now, but I'm only missing the last part of that. But it actually seems like I've made, after I was actually turning off that fucking nuclear plant, I have made 250,000 in 7 days. Probably not in the last 7 days, but some of it has just got into that. Some of that production has probably been on before. Oh, then another good question is actually how much do that thing actually pollute? That yeah, what is it called? Chemical factory actually pollute probably more than the nuclear factory eller nuclear plant is doing. It's actually not polluting very much, but it's not really a good. Probably if that is an accident or whatever, some of it is blowing up or yeah, something like that, it will probably pollute a little bit. But as it is right now, even with that fucking thing to count that pollution thing, it's not showing in on the ground around it when you're just taking the other one, but showing pollution. It's actually not showing to to do a lot of pollution. It's actually pretty close into the plant. It's actually still is green. It's most of the other building behind it that actually doing the pollution around the nuclear factory, the nuclear power plant. This can everybody actually go in and take it off? Can probably not just not get back. It was just a train tracks about I actually could get it deleted or whatever. I'm not sure, but you should be able to do it. How long time is it before you need to go to work again? So
Be headed out.
okay, only a week you have been home again and then off again or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably good money, but
Well, much I prefer to be home more. It's the best money that I can make for the area I live in.
yeah, okay. It is not a bad job to be truck driver, that's for sure. Not that I actually drive it, but I have been working in the truck for many years. I was just, yeah, helping to load the vehicles.
Yeah, you come in
Yeah,
perfect.
yep. We did move people's stuff uh, from home to home, and sometimes a little bit bigger stuff too, like pianos and that kind of shit. That was not so fun, but again, I don't know what the smaller one is called. A smaller piano you can have in your living room, but the piano I'm thinking of a big one that's a fucking very big one in the yeah.
I can't remember what the small pianos are. I know the big band.
Yeah, okay. I don't know about all of them will be called pianos or whatever, but we have pianos in our language, so that name will be used, and then we have something that's called clavier. That's the smaller ones, but still a little heavy, 300-400 kilos, so well, at least for around
Oh,
100.
okay. Unless it's an electric freaking keyboard, there ain't no piano on it.
No, yeah, yeah, it should be more that, but at least that's not a lot of them back in this country anyway. Most of them is actually to drive directly to the fucking garbage field. People will just get rid of them. Yeah, getting them from their grandmothers or something like that when they're dying, and just no, that one we don't want. Most of them will just get rid of them. Of course, then that's a couple of people that really want them, but again, most people will just want to get rid of them. It is as the time is gone for that kind of instrument. It is more the keyboard, as you're saying, and it's a lot easier to handle. That's no money in running a fucking nuclear power plant.
Maybe just nuclear supplies in general.
Yeah, it seems like it's a lot better money because of I've in this February I've made around 300,000 plus on probably 500-600. Oh, now it's going up to 500,000 actually. Just as I was saying it, I was just being delivered a little bit more, and it's the 27th February right now, so it's ending in 2 days or something like that, 1 or 2 days, depending on about the actually taking in about that. I actually don't know what it would be called, shot year or whatever. Probably not the name, but that's actually 29 days in February. That's happened every 4 years, but I don't know about this is one of them. Or is it should ending now? I've made around 490,000 right now, and it's still counting. It's trying to be around 490,000. Yeah, it was ending on the 28th, but I've actually not really seen about it. Actually, sometime it's going to 29 in February. In our language, yeah, that's happened every 4 years or something like that. In our language, directly translated, it would be called shot year. But it's probably not what you are calling it. When that's when that's 29 days in February, it's only happened every four years. What are you calling that? Maybe I don't know what you're calling it. It's only happened every 4 years. Whether it's 29 days in February.
Oh yeah, we call it.
Okay. Directly translated from my language, it would be short years. But a lot of it directly translated will not make any sense when I'm just directly translated. Yeah. It is a little bit fun, actually. Yeah. I know it's not called that, but it is what it's been translated to. Okay, so we actually should have a little bit more of construction waste out there. Yep, that's definitely a lot more money in this than the other. I just, yeah. I think I need to get rid of that plant. Maybe I just should keep it to later if I can get around it, of course. Oh, yeah. I just need to tell the dog he stop. He should stop now. Just keep going on with that fucking eating himself. And he's not getting it still. It actually seems like I fucking is. I need to throw it down. I'm not happy about that actually because of it would be a lot better if the garbage field actually was up and running when I was doing that throwing down because of that's a lot of metal and construction waste in that fucking three buildings I need to throw down, and a lot of metal and all that cables I need to take down. Oh. Okay, that fucking tree production should definitely not be able to make that many money at it. It is that's turning it around, but I think I'm making a good amount of money on trees too. Could probably make a little bit more if I'm actually turning that one up to get a little bit more workers out there. It's only running with 5 workers on the sawmill. I've actually set my sawmill up a little bit different than I'm normally doing because of they have making a lot more connection on the sawmills now. And yeah, I've actually this one I've set up here. Yeah, he did. I think that's 5 connection on directly into the sawmill now, so you could actually make a. I could still have done it as I'm normally doing with the sawmill, a storage room, and then some cutting posts. But even the small storage room has got a lot more connection point now. Instead of it only have 2 in the one end and 1 in the other end, it has 5 now. It has 2 on the one on each side, and yeah, they have released something. I'm calling it the full release of it, but again, I think they should be ashamed over that. But that's so many mistakes in it still. Stuff they need to change, and they are just going on to that DLC and let it run as it's running. Maybe it's because of I'm using a lot of download stuff, but and without all that shit, it will maybe run better. But I don't know. I cannot see that actually because of the courthouse, and oh, I actually found a really good courthouse, a bigger one that can have around can have 100 staff and 60 judges, and it's actually working a little bit faster than the other one anyway. Cases it's going a little bit faster, and I found a better police station too. I'm saying, and then I have just a fucking good list of criminals. But of course, I do not have have the full amount of police officers on it. I was only running with 19 police officers out of 72. But it seems like they are actually investigating a little bit faster than they are doing at the other police stations. That was the 2 longest one. I'm taking down now that what is it called? Highwall Wilds. 2 of them I've taken the longest away from my nuclear power plant. I'm throwing them down because of that's the most of that is actually clean metal scrap anyway, so it can be drive directly out, and I can get a little bit of money for that. Or it can be drive directly out here to my scrap yard, and I can try to make metal out of it.
Gotcha.
Definitely need to buy some trains. I'm about to have 1.6 million now. I should probably think about actually paying that fucking loan back and go on with the, or I should just focus on building the rest of my buildings out here. Maybe. I don't know how many that's missing, but that's still missing a couple. That will still be expensive, but that will maybe be a good idea to just get over with it. course, this could have been a good building to get up and running, and just have hired a couple of buildings to actually liquid fertilizer, get that building up and running. I've placed that a little bit. That's actually already have road connection. I think maybe I should try focus on that one. Did I actually never? No, before stopping that on that one. That underground path thing I'm normally building so workers can go from A to B underground. It's not reaching that liquid fertilizer station. Because of from that first bus stop I have built, it was not possible for it to reach all the way out there. So I was adding one more. So still, I cannot get around to build it that close. I actually can keep it to have one bus station out here could deliver all my workers on. It was so close. If I actually didn't, maybe if I'm lucky, they will actually run out to that with the biological waste too. Or else the rest of them I actually get to put in to actually get running from one bus station. So that's actually the closest I've been. And okay, that fertilizer thing did actually not need to be out in the garbage area. It could have been placed anywhere because of it's running only on water and chemicals. So there's nothing to do. That's only the other one is that what the biological waste. They have actually changed that with the biological waste too. That composition plant they have made. They have given that a lot more. What is it called? Factory connection is what it is called. It has only got one before, so now it has 5. Because of the problem with that was actually you needed to have one station you could actually load it and unload it into from one. But now you can actually set it up so you can deliver the biological waste on one and you can put out that fertilizer on another one and drive it away. Yeah, and that was a little bit that was one of the thing that was annoying before actually with the other one, and that was not possible. And somehow you actually need to have that set that up with the containers on. Of course, I got the big one. I downloaded from another player. A train station train transfer with claw machine. I think it's that one. It must be that one. That yeah, that one already has a lot of containers on, so I could half of them to be biological waste and the other half to be fertilizer. And then yeah, I will not say it was easier, but the other station can only have one type of garbage, so yeah. So then somehow you should actually only allow fertilizer on the station, and then you should actually jump directly over that thing and unload it directly in. It was some shit actually. Yeah, it was shit. Shit. but uh, but it is definitely a better thing they have done with that building. That's a lot of the building that actually have been upgraded with more factory connections. And I will say that's a good thing. And it would definitely be a good thing if I remember to connect this with an underground thing too. Or else, why the fuck is there still not coming any workers up there? And then another thing, it's actually I need some. Oh, yeah, okay, that's actually bad. Yep, we need to do that again. One actually running or whatever? Or is it just standing there with nuclear? thing, and then I'm making my money on this one over here or whatever. On that UF something. No, because of when I have set it to actually it should wait till it was loaded. But the fucking vehicle is just standing on the nuclear fuel production plant and do not seems like it's running. I'm just keeping an eye on it, what it is doing. Oh, now it's start running. So it's actually running. It has not got anything more on it. It's just running with 3 containers, and it has the 3 containers as when I was starting looking at it, it has already 3 containers on it. And it was still just standing still. It is a little bit weird why it's doing that. But I've seen that before, and I'm just getting. I have not the patience to actually wait on it actually starting on running itself. But again, it seems like this one, that one that's making that Iranian conversion plant, it's starting to be filled up. So it soon starts sending the now to vehicle containers thing, and then it will be grabbed, and then I'm starting making money on that too. So that's good. Oh yeah, what I actually needed to do was I needed to buy a vehicle more actually that is actually driving over to the other station too. That was actually what I was in need of to do. I actually think that's a new vehicle here. A new open truck. I'm not sure about it's a new or whatever it is, but it can definitely drive 95 kilometers per hour. It can load 70 tons. But that with how much it actually can load is not really important actually. Because of that, it's a vehicle that can load 30 tons, but it can only load 2 containers because of the way the fucking trailer is. It is like it's going a little bit down in the middle, and then it have like it would better to drive with a big excavator or something like that. Oh god damn! I didn't get the. I've not got that good garbage wagon yet. I only got that one 18 tons mixed waste in. That's one that can take more. But I've still not got that one. It's not locked up. Damn. And if I remember right, the other side do not even have any. Nope. And it should probably, when I'm starting buying that fucking other wagons and standing stacking them up, the other one will come. But what is it I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. 7 multiplied by 7 should be 49. Is it not? Yeah. So I need 49 wagons and 7 trains to begin with. I could actually take 42 and 6 because if I don't really need anything that's running aluminium right now. Two wagons. And 7. Oh yeah, I don't know about I told you about that, but that's a problem with the garbage train wagons. It is even if you're setting it up to run one source hazard waste, then it's just figured out. No, I just want to put 0.1 tons of major waste into all the wagons, so I don't can load any fucking hazard waste. That's not fun. That's actually pretty fucking annoying. And I don't know about the actually have fixed that problem yet or whatever. What was that?
I'll be back in just a minute.
Yep. That's another thing I'm not sure of. This one is one of the cheapest one. It has 4,000 engine power, but it's saying kilowatts. So is it that much power it's actually using, or is it how powerful the engine is? Because of it, if it's how powerful the engine is, it's actually something like this tool we need to buy to have the fastest engine to get up to that 150 you can drive. And if it has nothing to say, it's actually one of the cheapest one we need to buy. And it's not really making any sense. I have tried to figure it out with a couple of different, buying a couple of different trains, but not really making a lot of sense. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad about you actually don't can listen to the other part of the conversation, but that's the way it is today. Because of we are in a call, and it didn't seem like it want to work. I tried a couple of times, but I am actually in the right room with in the upcalch room and that kind of stuff. But it doesn't seem like it actually want to work. This was the station, right? That's a lot of tourists on that. Yep, it is. Also, the money is actually because of all the wagon and train we was buying there. And of course, the part we are building out here too. Something to do with it too, of course. Oh, yeah, that's right. That one is not connected to any power line now. try not to run them over each other, but maybe if we are done selling all that power, we could probably use it to produce our own power, but again, I just call it to be a bad idea and then throw them down little bit by little. Probably got a lot of metal collected out here. Yep, we did. More than we actually can get rid of right now. That was the aluminium thing. That one is not built yet, is it? That one is actually built. That one should probably store metal scrap. This one should definitely store construction waste, and this one should store aluminium. So we could maybe do something. It's a bit of a run. It will be a little bit of a long run for them actually to run it down there themselves. Oh, yeah. Should probably remember that one. Keep that one going. Both of them is gone, so there should come some money in on that car account in a moment too. But it just said I want to go. It's actually coming there. How much will they come in? 249,000. That's not too bad. Of course, we will lose a little bit over on this side, but again, I think it would be better to actually have money on the both sides. Okay, good. I don't like to talk to myself too much. I actually, there's a couple of people that's looking at it right now. Still, we need to definitely need to set the metal line up to be emptied out. I guess, is that metal scrap? That was metal scrap. That's still the right vehicle, so good. And then we want to run it down here with that vehicles there. So we actually have the space for that till later. That's a line into the fucking border, the whole way into the border now. So many of that vehicle want to go to the border, you want to go out with the construction waste, okay. Wow, you could go to that border, so still that, you should maybe go to the other border. Okay, probably not better. Yeah, that's not too good. I need to drag a new power line down to my garbage field because of it only getting power from the nuclear power plant. only build fucking 25% of the new power line down to that area. That could be a lot better. And I even have set it up on high priority, and it's not doing anything in it. It's not doing it fast enough. And not that the money not running in the right direction, but I used a lot of them right before, so I'm back on 240,000. And of course, I was starting to selling to the both sides now again, so I'm getting a little bit fewer money in that direction. So I could probably stop that for a moment, actually. Just set that one over to be the same as the other one. Because if I seriously need the money on this side right now. But another good thing is I'm about to be done building all the rail, most of the railroads anyway. Because I have a fucking whole section around. I have not even started building yet. I've taken it off so it is not allowed to start building. But again, that's yeah. I don't want it built right now, and I don't want my train to start building on it with a mistake. So that's the reason why I was cutting it off. But I have a coal and iron and metal production and steel production up set up. I just need to set the city up and I need to build it. But of course, after I was starting with that nuclear power plant, it was a mistake. I think it would have been better just to build the gas power plant and just import oil. That would actually have given more money than this. Or importing coal or whatever. Everything would have been better than this. Now it's definitely do not like me. Now this two vehicles will be good to get them to arrive out there. But damn, yeah. The last one in the number for a lot of vehicles here. Oh yeah, fuck. But we do not have any money, we actually do not. Need to get them called home now. Everything that's in front of that fucking vehicle there need to be gone. Come on. That was a little fuck up when you don't have any money and you're buying power and then you're fucked if you're running out of money. Oh. But okay, it did seem like it was actually costing me a lot. That one was run out of food too, but again, you can buy some food now. Okay. should probably send this one up to destruction. I have an older truck from the beginning of the game. It is not the fastest one, that's for sure. The other vehicle, the other truck has just shown me that it was just overtaking it. It was only running a couple of 62 cannon run, and the other one could run 95. As we know, it's not really meaning anything in this game, but again, 95 is definitely faster than 62. Don't know about it as a case, but it actually seems like it's loading the one truck before the other one out here on that loading stations. No, that's actually good. And because of sometimes it's actually loading on both of them at the same time. That's annoying because of then you have two vehicles that's missing one item before they are driving. But it can be, and then when this one is gone, it starts loading on the other one, and then when this one coming back, it starts loading on that one again because of it standing in number one spot or whatever. So then that's the reason why I'm ending up with have two vehicles that's half loaded. It could be the reason still. Maybe do that. Should actually maybe send either I should stop waiting on for full vehicle on the nuclear fuel thing, or I should start selling some of that that stuff I'm making the nuclear fuel out of too. That UF6 thing. Start selling some of that too, because of that plant is more or less full. It's only missing 3 containers, something like that. Then it's totally stopped. No, it's maybe missing 3 over there too, but 2. So 5 containers, and then it will be ready to send some out. I just don't know how many containers this one taking that nuclear fuel factory. It's actually taking in. It seems like it's taking some in at the time. Oh, that's a good question, but this need to run now. Go. Only 100,000 back. Okay. Then going from 3 to 0. But no news in that. Most of that I need to build the tunnels I actually is in position of myself already. I am already made in concrete and asphalt and all that kind of stuff, gravel and all that. I'm making that myself. Of course, I'm importing that bitmap mood thing, and I am importing cement too. But again, it's definitely a bit cheaper to import that too thing and making it myself than the other way around. That's definitely not a good thing. Garbage containers is overfilled. Okay, that's a good thing. Got power down here again so we can start doing something. Well, maybe I should keep an eye on that actually about I got somebody that's no work. Small amount, but not actually not a lot. Maybe they are already getting criminals. What I'm not happy about is actually I probably should buy a couple of liquid wagons and try to set up a delivery up. Yeah, but I only have one train, and that's the train that's actually is collecting my other wagons right now. I have bought 42 of garbage wagons, but I have collecting all the fucking 42 wagons. Okay. Oh, yep. Oh, can you do that? Can it do that? It's going up there. And what the fuck will it do? Okay, we had to go up there and do it. There was already a couple of stations it could have done it too before. Could have been going in there and do it. Definitely have been going in there and do it. But it's just good it could figure out to do it actually. But then it need to go fucking same way back. No, that was definitely not good. Oof, that was not good. Why the fuck is the track in there that has no power on? It's not a track in there that's no power on, so why is it trying to tell me that it's was a tracker that's no power? All the fuck tracks has power. Weird. That's not a good thing. That's the problem. That track. Hey, fucking shock I got. Uh, Just sitting here, half and half in my own little world, and then, oh, no. Definitely not, but again, good. Now the movement that is actually built out here. And this one should only have plastic, I think. 400 tons plastic I can have out there in the garbage area. That's fucking a lot of plastic in that store warehouse. That's the biggest one I could build. Yeah. And normally I'm taking that around 100 tons or something like that. That's normally more than enough for that. But again, I actually needed a little bit, the way I was setting it up this time, I actually needed one that was a little bit longer. Because of, yeah, I was doing a couple of the setup a little bit different than I'm normally doing it. Whoa. That was fast. The clock is already 10 here. Didn't see that. Still playing tanks or what? Yeah. Hello. Okay. How long time have you played that game? 400 tanks, probably some time actually. Okay, yeah. No, but again, must have played it a little bit with if you have 400 tanks. Even if it's not already all of them, it's 10. But again, eight is a pretty good number to have too. That level 8 thing. I got a couple of them, but not enough to actually take what is it? You need 4 or 5 or something like that to have a good amount of them or something. When you're playing that at wind, that it's sometimes where you can go in and respawn with if you have with all your most of your level 8 uh, tanks. I don't know about you play that sometimes or. Yeah, okay, I was not really getting. I was only getting. Not really get the answer about it was no or yes or maybe. Oh, that one do not have a room connection. Oh, getting that. I think I've lost that building. And I don't know about it can be done or whatever. I have the I got scrap separation, that metal scrap separation plant over here. You know, on that side of it. I forgot about to. I need a little bit of normal road so I could connect the pad, walking pad to that road on the ground. So they actually could build it. I forgot to make space for that, so now I need to delete some bridges and see about actually can get it to fit in and get it to go over 3 in height before I'm getting to that what is it called? What's factory connection past that to the forklifts. And it seemed like they were happy to do that. Missing a little bit of nope. Oh, that's maybe the reason why. It was the signal was turning in the wrong direction, so you could actually not drive in and build it. So that's maybe the reason why he was not doing it. Yeah, that's a good chance about that. Oh. Boy, that's here, right? This time out here was actually building a water tower out in this garbage area. Because of then down from the other city, I could just drag a line up there to actually fill up the water tower instead of yeah, that pump station. Just to try something else. I know that that's slower amount of bar pressure in that. I only think it can get up on 2.4 or something like that. Depending on probably of how high it actually is over the. If I'm sitting it up on a mountain, it can probably reach a higher pressure.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's a trick I use in Satisfactory. I'll run piping up a mountain, and that way only one pump goes to get it, like get the liquid up there, and then after that it just free falls whenever I have a pressure issue.
Yeah. is a good way to do it. But there's not that many mountains in this map right now. I need to make some more mountain before I'm actually thinking about maybe release it.
You like flat shit.
No, not necessary, but yeah, I like to build on flat areas. That's for sure. Because I was getting pretty tired of that fucking when I was dragging out my lines to shit that to all that fucking dirty water, and it was getting the wrong angle. So that's the reason why most of the reason why I'm flattening it out. Because of then I'm sure of it actually running it in the right angle. But again, it is not that necessary. But again, it's just annoying to use time on flattening stuff out. I have nothing against to try to remove a mountain or something like that. That's fair enough, as I did in some of the other maps I have built. I have nothing against that, but use all that time to actually start flattening it out, and then you're coming out to a new area, and you want to build in that, and then you need to buy fucking 20 excavators before you actually can start doing anything else. Or get your fleet of excavators out if you already own, let us say 64 excavators or something like that. Bulldozers. Bulldozers is actually the best thing to do to use to it. Not excavators, actually that's better to dig holes with. And then need to flatten it out before you actually can start. It's just annoying. But of course, there should be some kind of mountain in this map, that's for sure. Specifically if it needs to be released. I was actually pretty close to figure out how I was releasing the maps. Do not seem like it was not that difficult as the first dude was talking about. I don't remember about we have talked about it or whatever. I've talked about it a couple of times, but the first one I was reading about it was actually sound a little bit like I need to go out in Windows and go into a game folder and find something in that game folder and copy that and set it out and set something else in. But it not seems to be the case. But anyway, it's still a little bit tricky to do it. You still need to go, but it is inside on the game page. You need to do it in the game. But it is still some tricky stuff. But somebody has actually made a video about it. I don't know about it. Actually, there's been one that's been in and look on one of the videos I've talked about, where actually talking about somebody should fucking make a video about it, just instead of just typing about it, because of it was pretty fucking annoying not to understand totally what he was talking about. And I actually think he was actually typing, and you should go out in the game folder, out in the windows, and do it. And that was actually the part where I was actually, no, I don't want to do that. Could actually be possible. So let us hope that's the case, because of then we will try to get some workers down here too. I'm building a new vehicle repair station, but I'm not sure about that actually it's too long or whatever for my bus station. I want it close enough to my so my trains actually can drive in and be repaired from that long train depot thing. Because of all the trains should be able to drive back to this station and go in and out from here. So yeah, for now anyway. But I've seen trains drive pretty long back to actually get back to a repair station. So maybe they will do it. And specifically one train I was sure of would not go back and be repaired, go back to that repair station and be repaired. I was actually building another repair station for that, and anyway it was still going back to the first one. And it was actually in some kind of a closed line it was running on, so I was sure it would not drive out from that line. But there was a possibility for it to do it, and it did it. Okay. I think it must have been a mistake because it should have been taking that repair station that was closer, but yeah. And I don't know why it didn't do it, but it didn't do it. Okay, we have made 700,000 in 2 last month here, so that's a good thing. Money is starting to turning around again. But
That's nice.
yeah, but I'm about to be done building out here too, so that's already reconstruction in a facility I've never have been used, but the already reconstruction on it. But okay, it was actually being built long time ago. It was a mistake. I was not seeing it was actually the first building I was building out here, and it was not supposed to have been built. Okay, we are producing out there now. Yeah, that's actually not even good money in that. To produce that fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, that seems, depending on how much chemicals it's actually using, that's not really good money in it. I got 74 tons on it right now and only getting 7,000. It's actually for liquid fertilizer. Not good. Of course, if you're producing your own chemicals, then it's not matter. Then it's just yeah, a little bit plus amount you are getting in for that. But I actually think you could earn more on the fertilizer alone, or the chemicals alone.
Well, I know we learned one time ago chemicals biggest money loss to just set up a chemical plant because you use it for every high tier item.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely better than the nuclear plant, the power plant, and produce your own power. That's definitely not a good idea. Maybe if I would just keep it to produce my own power and not start selling it in a big amount, but then I just have a plant where I'm producing my own power, and then that's not making any sense too, and we don't really can make money on it. But of course, then we can make money on the fuel to it. But again, I would say it would have making more sense if we actually could have produced that much power. We actually could have earned on that too. But again, it's not again. I have still not figured out which train that's the best one. That's at least 4 trains that's driving 160. The one where the engine power is 4200, one where the engine power is 3100, and 31, and 40. Well, 4000 kilowatts. But it is how much power they are using from that fucking electric, or is it how strong the engine is? Because if it's how strong the engine is, that's the one with the 5100. That's the best one. But if it how much power it's actually dragging out of the line, then it's actually probably that one with the 4,000 kilowatt. That's the best one to reach 160 kilometers per hour. But or is it that one with the most engine power with 5100 kilowatts? That actually can get up to 160 before that one with only 4,000. Heavy loaded, full loaded or whatever. Okay, 20 on the sawmill was definitely too many. It has already used all the trees from the 4 woodcutting posters. It's okay, but again, that's another annoying thing. Actually, the vehicle that's driving it in, it the workers that is on the stage can cut a lot more wood down than it's actually possible for the vehicles to drive in, even with good vehicles. I got vehicles that can have 23 tons of wood on it now and have a work speed on 29. That's pretty good actually, but again, they are too slow to actually have any chance of. Or else we have too few vehicles or whatever. We should maybe have the triple amount of vehicles, maybe 9 vehicles to each station wood cutting post. That should have been. Holy crap, then it's just a question about we actually can connect that fucking walk pad on that little piece of road. It could be good. That was close. just typical or whatever. Now I cannot buy a new train down to my long train depot. Because if I have so many empty vehicles standing in there. Yep, not good. Can I actually send this one up there? Nope. I cannot even send that fucking vehicle back in there. Yep. And yeah, that's not a possibility to stack more than 5 wagons over each other.
That's right. I got about. And I got.
Yeah, okay, I think maybe I can buy a wagon more and drive it down there and try to unload it. And then use the other train to do that. I don't know. I'll try. Yep. See you later. It can be I'm actually. Yeah, it can be I'm offline later. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it would maybe be a good point to actually stop.